Hey there guys, welcome back to Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke. This is episode 15. As I said in the last episode, we're going to spend this episode grinding in the desert. We're going to then head down to the Trick House and then on to Petalburg Gym. No matter how long it takes, I'm conscious that I have done two fairly short episodes recently, so I'm just going to go on as long as this episode takes me to complete. I've got time to do it, there's nothing happening. So yeah, hopefully I can get a longer episode to cheer you guys up after the two low ones. So yeah, this guy is referring to Mirage Tower, which is an emerald only construct, which we may or may not run into at some point. We'll see how things go. And that's actually where you find the fossils in this game. In this game you don't actually find them in the top right hand corner of the desert. So yeah, we ran into a Zubat, which, you know, I'm fairly happy that we didn't run into initially instead of a Usain. I'm pretty sure I spelled that right, but I should really have checked that. That's something I didn't check, but you know. Yeah, but I'm glad that we ran into Usain instead of that Zubat, because obviously we've already got Barbara, so we don't need a Zubat. It's not really the best thing. So we got Jinx. I haven't actually checked who I've got in front, but we'll soon find out. It's Chomper, who's level 28, so I'll let him have this. Sandstorm's raging anyway, so it doesn't matter. And Jinx, being of Psychic and Ice type, is weak to both Dark and Rock. And I'm just going to go with Bite, because it's more likely to hit, and I was fairly confident to knock it out anyway, despite it coming off of Chomper's slightly lower special attack stat. So we've got Barbara and Red who need the levels now, and I'm going to switch into Barbara, because Red's hurting a little bit, and Sandstorm's going to get residual damage up on him anyway, so I don't want to risk him anymore. Not that I'm particularly scared of a Spinder. They are not annoying, but they're not particularly terrifying. They like to use T to dance, which is a little bit like Confuse Ray, it just confuses you. I'm not sure what its accuracy is, but why am I using Bite? I've got Wing Attack and that's Stabbed. And that's a good point. Barbara's Shell Bell will negate some of the Sandstorm damage. Not a lot of it, but a little bit, depending on how hard she hits. So yeah, with any luck, Wing Attack should knock this out now. Yes, it should, and we'll get a bit of health back. Speed, fast forward. Oh, Moltres. Yeah, I am going to switch Red in on this one. I don't think Moltres should have anything at this level that I'm particularly worried about, but you know, just check. Yeah, Red still, his moveset still kind of sucks, to be honest. Ooh. I'm gonna heal him, because that is a little bit close, too close. Any sort of critical hit, if we didn't quite knock it out with the water gun, I think we probably would have done. But if we didn't quite knock it out, and then it critical hit, then we'd have lost Red. Like, I know I'm being a little bit paranoid here, but I think that's going to make me being paranoid when I remember should make up for me being crap when I don't. So he wants to learn Rain Dance, which I'm not really tempted to teach him, to be honest. I mean, boosts the power of water type moves to 5 turns, and if we get someone who can learn Thunder, then that would also help them out. But maybe I don't use Bubble, I suppose. Like, I'm never going to use Bubble again now I've got Water Gun, so I suppose I'm as a just in case. It's unlikely to get any use though. And that's Camper Bay. Camper Bay defeated. I've decided he's now Camper Bay. So yeah, now Barbara to the front, and yeah, like I said, I am wondering when Barbara is going to evolve. Barbara evolves via Friendship, which goes up naturally as you battle and walk around with them. So yeah, as you can see, there are no fossils here, they're in a different place. And this guy is apparently trying to steal our goggles, I think. But yeah, Barbara will evolve via Friendship, and there's a variety of ways to get friendship up. Friendship goes up naturally as you walk around. I think friendship is determined on a scale of 1 to 255 because everything in Pokemon seems to be on a scale of 100 to 225. But it'll go up 1 point for every 255 steps you take. You see what I mean about them liking 255? Whoever the developers are, they've got definitely got a favourite number. Yeah, but it'll go up 1 point for every 255 steps you take, and then it goes up, depending on your friendship level, it goes up different amounts for you leveling up. So if your friendship with them is lower, then you'll get more points for leveling up. I think if it's below 100, then you get 10 points. If it's between 100 and 200, you get 5, and if it's above 200 you get 3. It's something like that. I don't think those are the exact figures, but it's in that sort of area, more or less. Oh, another Electrode. But yeah, friendship Pokemon will evolve once their friendship is over 220 out of 255, and they level up. So I'm not sure where Barbara would be. I'm sure she's going to be getting close to that sort of point now. She can't be that far off. We haven't done anything to make her friendship go down. Friendship will go down if they faint, which obviously Barbara hasn't, or she wouldn't be in the team. And if you give them certain items, if you give them the herbs... Oh, Reggie, I don't like this. Do not like switching into Chomper, because I've learnt my lesson from Explosion, Reggie Rock, so I imagine Reggie Ice has Explosion as well. But it also has Icy Wind, which Chomper don't care care. And that should be super effective and knock it straight out, because Reggie Ice has quite good, really good special defense, but not very good physical defense. Dugong, we're going to switch into Duracell. It seems fine to me. Yeah, as I was saying, herbs. The herbs you can buy in Lavaridge Town, they're cheap and they heal quite well. I think they equate... Sorry, I was just cut out there. I was a little bit worried about how much damage that was actually going to do to Duracell. They equate to something like half the price of, or maybe even a quarter of the price of a super potion or a hyper potion or something like that. But in exchange for that, if you use that on your Pokemon, their friendship score will decrease, which, you know, in normal circumstances doesn't actually have that much effect on gameplay. How can I not escape from a level 19 Electrode? I mean, I know they're fast as all hell, but still. Barbara's not exactly slow. Thank you. I am going to run up to the healing house. Sorry guys, I'm aware that I take far too long pauses, but I forget the words that I'm trying to say. I do not word. Don't speak. No speak. No speaky. But yeah. No, I don't want another rest. Do not want another rest. Yeah, I think Barbara should level up at some point soon. Because, that's what I was talking about. Happiness doesn't have many bearings on gameplay itself, but obviously a lot of people don't like the idea that their Pokemon hate them, so they like to keep their happiness up and their friendship. But there are times when it affects. There's obviously the two moves, Return and Frustration, where their damage is different depending on your friendship levels, and actually at their most powerful they are ridiculously strong. With max happiness, Return has a base power of 112, which, you know, base power 112, 100% accuracy. I think that is the most powerful move in the game with no drawbacks, as far as I can remember anyway. So by no drawback, got a timer wall. I know there's items on these rocks somewhere. By no drawbacks, I mean nothing nothing is wrong. So there isn't any effect, like say with Hyper Beam, that you have to miss a turn, or with Overheat, if you use it and your special attack stat drops as a result, or some stat drop happens, or just generally the accuracy is low, because there are things like like Hydro Pump that are stronger, but they don't have great accuracy. So I think, discounting all of that, return at max. Oh, we got this guy's number. We got a number. Getting everyone's number. I think, yeah, return at max strength is the strongest move in the game with no drawbacks, which makes it also very good for normal Pokemon, or with the advent of some of the new abilities in Gen 6, Pokemon that have things like Aerialate or Glaciate, which are abilities that basically turn any move that's the normal type into the type, usually the same type as the Pokemon is, so it gets a stab boost, like Mega Salamence. Yes, there are Mega Evolutions now. That's a thing that has happened. Mega Salamence gets Aerialate, which turns all of its normal moves into flying moves, which obviously gives them a stab boost and makes it really, really strong. Mega Salamence is so overpowered. Yeah, Barbara's having a great deal of fun here. We seem to be running into a lot of Pokemon that are weak to flying, although neither are female. That's a interesting sprite. I've never seen that. Like I'm saying, there's a lot of these Kanto sprites that I've never seen before. Wing attack. Sorry, I've been aware that I've just been kind of talking and not really fast forwarding, so things have been going slower. Hadn't been paying attention very well. Wing attack again, may as well. It's gonna hit, and it's got a lot of PP, so I'm not worried about it running out. Did this guy just talk about bribing me with a sandwich? Getting bribed with sandwiches. Depends what it is. Like, I don't want any tomatoes in that shit. Like, if you give me tomatoes, then I'm not taking it, but I will consider a cheese sandwich. Will consider. Might throw the match for a cheese sandwich. So Barbara's about to hit level 28. Evolve? Maybe? Yeah, that'd be nice. I like Crobat. Crobat's got pretty solid stats. Its speed is base 130, which is, you know, as things go in this gen, as things go generally, that's really quick. There aren't a lot of things faster than a Crobat. And then its other stats are generally kind of average, I guess. Solid. They're around 90. Barbara's trying to learn Confuse Ray. Didn't we already? No, that didn't happen. Yeah, I'm gonna lose Screech. Hold on a second, guys. I just need to. Nope. Okay, I thought I had sneezed there, but there we go. It kind of went away and came back. That was a bit weird. So yeah, we're gonna forget Screech for Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray is a solid move. Yeah, no, I was thinking that's a bit late, but of course we got Barbara as a Golbat instead of a Zubat. It would have learnt it earlier if it was a Zubat involved. Picnica Celia. That's a Chinchou. We should have switched Barbara to the back earlier, to be honest. I'm a little disappointed that she didn't evolve there, but, you know, I doubt we'll get to like level... But she should have evolved by like level 35 or something. Right, Chinchou. You are an annoying one. Agatha's probably the safest bet, to be honest, because you have the potential to do damage to, super effective damage to nearly everyone on my team. So, in fact, who can't you do damage, super effective damage to? Chinchou is Water Electric, which is a fairly unique, I think it is unique at this point, but it's Evo line. Yeah, there's not really anything in the team that's pretty good against you, except Agatha, who's just generally neutral. Because obviously, ground type is kind of screwed over by poison. Not poison. Water. Don't know why I said poison. Really the only safe sort of type like, okay, good type matchup is grass. Obviously electric's not that bad off, but I think Chinchou gets Volt Absorb. I think that's one of the things it can learn, which basically its ability, for those of you who don't know what a Volt Absorb is, that is it's effectively immune to electric moves, and any electric moves that hit it restore its health. You've probably already seen it, to be fair. Red has Water Absorb, doesn't he? So Agatha, don't be stupid. Agatha. We've talked about this. We have talked about this. Do not punch yourself in the face. I know it seems difficult. I'm going to use a full restore here because I don't care that much, and I just want to get this battle over and done with. So it did have Water Gun, which is probably a good reason. I could have switched Fluffy in, I guess. Like, if I'd have switched him in, he probably would have been able to outspeed and knock out with Magnitude fairly easily, but with that I'm always running the risk that he gets like a Magnitude 3 or something, which is like 10 base power. I mean, that's really unlikely, but, you know, still a possibility. And it would just happen just because we want something good to happen. And we're about to get O-code. Shelgon. Shelgon evolves into Salamence. I'm going to confuse it because things are annoying me. I just want this over and done with. Yeah, so Astonish? I don't know. I need to check Agatha's moveset, what she like learns. I'm pretty sure I vaguely remember that it's not great, like, offensively. But I'm just going to check that whilst we battle. Ooh. Damn it, Agatha, stop being paralysed. I think we're okay. We're just okay. Just okay. Yeah. I did risk it there a bit. Risked it for a biscuit. But, you know, I had it all under control. All under control. So let's switch Barbara from the front. Agatha, you're not going in anytime soon. I'm going to switch Fluffy in because he gets he doesn't get hurt by Sandstorm. And Fluffy's generally our bro. Oh, there's a Pikachu in here. So that's obviously the third. I don't think there's any more than 3 Pokemon you can find in the desert. And yeah, although we seem to be running into them a lot now. That's interesting. I can't remember all the things you find. I know you can find Cacnea and Trapinch in here, but I can't remember what the third one is. Boltoy, that's it. That's what you normally find. Now this is normally Sandstorm, which is appropriate because you're in a sandstorm. But yeah, maybe we'll get something cool. Not that, you know, Sandstorm's fairly useless for us because we have a Pokemon that sets off Sandstorm whenever it switches in, so we don't really need the move. So, what are we going to get? Something cool? Oh yeah! That is nice! Solar Beam. I like. We don't really have anything that works with it now, but in the future maybe? Maybe if we, I don't know, end up running into a Groudon, we can just give it Solar Beam. Because, you know, Groudon with Drought sets up Permanent Sun. You could just have an all-weather setup team, which, to be fair, at the moment only consists of Tyranitar, Groudon and Kyogre. I suppose we could throw Rayquaza in there. Rayquaza's ability cancels permanent weather, well, negates it, I suppose. So we could just roll that. Anyhow, yeah, so that's that done. We've beaten everyone in there. And now we can head down, check out the Trick House. And then eventually have a fisticuffs with old Daddy Do. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably take the Vendenturf tunnel route, I think, or I might go around with Mr. Briny. What would be? I'm trying to work out. Nah, if I've got the Acro Bike, then I should just stay as I am. If I'd have got the Mac Bike, then I would have gone through Dewford and checked out the cave because there are Mac Bike ramps in there. But I'm not very good at biking on fast forward, so yeah, let's see if the trick house. I'm not very good at biking in general. Oh, he's set up. Yep. So, anyone see it? Anyone see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? I saw the flash. He's here. Hiding in his dresser, which is, again, impressive. I've come to the conclusion that the Trickmaster is a contortionist and can bend his legs through his face or something like that, which is worrying. Rock Smash. So this is Rock Smash land. And yeah, we're going to keep going on. Battle these trainers. Ooh, I'm just looking up Agatha's page just to see what she learns. And Shiny Dusclops is actually pretty cool. It's like a sort of orangey red, and it looks pretty like awesome. Oh, Almado. Michael's got one of them in his run that he's doing right now. It's a rock bug type, which means that magnitude isn't going to be super effective, but it's magnitude 10, which is basically hyper beam, so who cares? It's hyper beam with stab. So yeah, that was never going to be a problem if we're hitting off base magnitude 10s. If I could use magnitude 10 all the time, that'd be great. So yeah, he doesn't have the worst. It's not a great level up. He'll learn a couple of coolish moves soonish. I mean, he learns Curse, which is a bit of hit and miss for ghost types, because obviously halves health, halves a ghost type's health. Yeah, if I can get my words out. In exchange for doing a quarter of the opponent's health every turn. So it's a bit risky, probably a bit too risky for my taste in Nuzlocke. But then after that, it'll get Shadow Punch, which is essentially a ghost aerial ace or shockwave, so it'll never miss, regardless of what it's being used against. Well, unless it's being used against a normal type, of course. I'm going to switch out from the Feraligatr into Duracell, because I don't want Fluffy going up against one of those, because it should know, at this level, it should know at least Water Gun. But yeah, and then it'll learn Will-O-Wisp, which is fairly cool. Burns are always nice. But other than that, I think if we're going to want to give him any decent moves, we're going to have to find TMs, which is going to be a bit of a luck-based mission, seeing as I've got random items on. Yeah, Agatha. I've been calling Agatha a he, haven't I? Sorry. She's not got the greatest moveset, but like I said, she's going to be all about that defense. She has base 130 defenses, so she's just there to sit in, switch in, take some hits. And for Sandslash, we're going to switch into red, get red some valuable EXP with that water gun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to beating this gym, because then I can give red Surf, and then he'll have actually a decent move. Considering what level he is and all of that, his moveset is pretty crappy. Let's get those antidotes on red. But yeah, by now everyone else on the team has at least one, well, everyone bar Agatha has at least one move that's at least 60 base power, and red is still plodding along with Water Gun, so I could hope for better. And we got to the scroll fairly easily, but I wasn't actually looking for that yet. I was trying to find the third trainer. There's always 3 trainers and some items, so let's see what we've got in here. Max Elixir, always nice, always nice. Save that for the Elite Four, assuming we get there. And this girl's feeling sad because there are lots of doors that open when you press buttons. Kabuto. Kabuto's pretty cool. Like to be able to use one of them properly. Problem is with Kabuto is you can't get it until Cinnabar Island, and by that point it's just not worth it because you have to train it all the way up, and It sucks. And I said that I had on my very first ever Pokemon playthrough on a Pokemon Gold. Ooh, yellow flute. We're getting all the flutes. I'm gonna play that music. My very first playthrough ever of Pokemon. I had a Xatu. Well, it was originally a Natu. And yeah, it's really good. It was my flyer. Wasn't as strong as my Typhlosion, obviously, but it's very good for me. So he gives us a Hardstone, which we don't really need. I think we've already got one. I think Chomper's holding it. But yeah, that's fine. No, he stood there at the back, so he's not got any more tricks for us. Oh. Sorry. Not allowed to walk on cycling road, peasant. Come back when you can afford a bike. Which is actually quite a lot of money in the first game. That's something that's interesting. Like in a Fire and Leaf Green, or just Red, Blue and Yellow generally, bikes cost what, about $1 million Pokédollars? Which obviously seems like a lot of money, but I think Pokédollars are based off the Japanese Zenny, which is worth a lot less than our currency is. I think it's something like it's in the region of 200 to 300 Zenny is equivalent to £1, which means that when we go into the Poké Market, they sell Pokeballs for about £1, which I just think's brilliant. Here is a small device capable of trapping any living being and storing it, you know, for however long. It costs £1. £1. Just, you know, it'd be nice if we could have that technology. That cheap. And we're gonna get blown up on by the Regirock. So yeah, I don't think there's any areas. We're not going to run into any areas that we couldn't access without a move, are we? On our way back. Ah, it's got Arena Trap. Go away, stupid Dugtrio. It's annoying. I think Fluffy has Arena Trap too, doesn't he? Which kind of isn't the best ability we could have for him, but oh well. Yeah, no, there's nothing around here. I mean, there's an item that way. But there aren't a lot of things that we can... There's no place we can catch new Pokemon around here yet, is there? Nuzleaf. Well, I suppose, no, actually. I was thinking of, Route 104, but would have to surf out far enough to be able to catch something new. But yeah, we are getting to the point where we're close. Did I get a catch in Petalburg City? Did I? I couldn't have done, because I haven't fished anything up yet. Anyhow, yeah, that'll be something we can do straight after. We'll go and surf onto the water and catch something with any luck. Right. So we've got a fairly balanced team again. So let's go see what awaits us in the gym. I'm going to beat all the trainers as per usual. It's, you know, good at experience, and then in Nuzlock's experience is levels, and levels is safety. So yeah, I'm interested in seeing what Pokemon they're going to have, because obviously this being a gym where they like to use items a lot, I just want to see, like, ooh, that did quite a bit of damage. Like, if they used them, because they are sort of scripted to use items like X speed and X attack and all of that. Ooh, Confusion Room. Fun. Do you have anything that can use Confusion, though? No. Although, being a Dragon type, yeah, we're going to switch out Duracell, because that Bagon's a Dragon type and has a natural resistance to Electric. It's not super effective against Electric, it just has a natural resistance to it. Which would just mean it, actually knocking it out will be a pain in the ass. So I'm just going to Astonish it, which isn't doing great damage. Not great, but oh well. we're just gonna have to live with that. I mean, it's not like it's doing much to us either. Oh, but he's got hyper potions. Why has he got hyper potions? You're not the healing room, you're the confusion room. So yeah, these are actually, I think they're just a level lower than they are in Ruby and Sapphire. I think in Ruby and Sapphire all of these trainers are level 27. Which is part of the reason why I said this gym had been nerfed. I mean, compared to what it's normally like, this has definitely been nerfed because we're fighting Goldeen instead of Zangoose. So is this... Yeah, this is the gym leader's room. So there's only 3 levels of trainers to battle. So we're just going to quickly clear them all out. It's not turning out to be much of a problem. Let's test this out then. I think it's got Volt Absorb. Yeah, it's got Volt Absorb. So I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna switch into Fluffy. Damn it! Ow! Ooh. I think we can take this. Yes. Called it right. Called it right. That was a bit of a risk. Bit of a risk. Maybe shouldn't have played it like that, but it worked. And this guy's the critical hit room, and he's got a ball tie. To be fair, at the moment, this gym has been pretty easy. They've been all not even close to fully evolved Pokemon, so nothing to worry about yet. Like, I think these have all been the first base level, first in the line of evolution. So it is. Oh, I was starting to get worried there. I didn't realise they would get that close to hurting us. So I think we've got 1 more, maybe 2 more rooms to go through. I'm gonna quickly heal up, and then I will heal up once again before the gym leader, because we've got no idea what he might have, but he's definitely gonna have 4 Pokemon. I mean, to be fair, anyone could have anything. This could be a... Oh no, we're gonna have 3 battles left, I think. So yeah, Dodrio, that's fairly cool. I like Dodrio. I've used them a couple of times before, and they do get cool things like Fucking hell! What? That's shit. I was not expecting that. Fuck me. You little arse shit. You absolute knobwank. Ow. Right. Fuck you and everything you stand for. I am going to murder you and spit on your corpse. Oh, it's got a burn as well. You fuck. You absolute fuck. Fuck right off. Chomper kill. Kill it. Oh, that's shit. Right, so, fuck. Oh, that's really annoying as well, because I really like Duracell. I was really looking forward to having an Electabuzz. So, yeah. Into the box goes Duracell. That sucks. I was really really not expecting that. Right. So what have we got? We've got Amy's probably a no-go, bit low leveled, and we've got a water type. Overgrow's a possibility, but I've used that a lot. Bagley's possibility, still a water type, but also sure so at least one of you wants to see me use him, so Elbreth, no, just no. And Usain is a possibility. I mean, I think it's a toss-up between Bagley and Usain at this point. The point, its sort of type advantage is here, because I mean, I could give Usain a Shockwave, and he's higher leveled, but Bagley would evolve pretty soon, and Feraligator's just more reliable than Electrode. But I mean, I haven't used a Totodile in 3rd gen, so I don't know like how its move pool changes or anything. But I haven't used an Electrode at all. I think I'm gonna go with Electrode, or just for now give it the experience share. Something I did want to talk about. Back up in Lavaridge Town, there is a old lady who gives you an egg, and usually that egg is a Wynaut egg. How many rare candies we got? Just the one. Usually it's a Wynaut egg. So I didn't pick it up because I didn't really want a Wynaut. But oh, Usain's gonna learn Spark. That's nice. Makes him a bit more useful. But yeah, I didn't want to pick it up because it's Wynaut, but I've been thinking about it, and of course this is a randomizer, and I'm not 100% sure on whether it would be randomized or not. So I might go and check it out and see if it's something, you know, worth using. Oh, Typhlosion. So we've got Agatha against Typhlosion. But yeah, let me know if you think I should... In fact, I might just do that at the end of this episode. What we'll do is we'll run back to Lavaridge and pick up the egg. I can go off screen and get the egg ready to hatch. Hyper potions. But yeah, if it's something other than a Wynaut, that'd be cool. And what I'll even do is I'll just run around in Lavaridge Town, because we can't get any catches in Lavaridge, so if we hatch the egg there, then that's probably the best place. Oh, for God's sake, stop missing. Agatha! Agatha! What? Why? Yeah, if we do it in Lavaridge Town, then we should be fine. This Typhlosion is annoying. This Typhlosion is annoying. Die! God damn it, you stupid fiery badger. Right, gonna heal up before going to fight our dad. But yeah, I'm gonna go check out that egg and see what it's like. If it is anything worth using. Yeah, we won't lose any catches because we're doing it in Lavaridge. There's nothing there to catch. And all the way through to the gym leader's room, where our dad stands on a podium because he's that kind of dick, you know. He has to stand above us all. We have a very authoritative dad. So now we get... Honestly, I really like this, what they've did in this game, where they made your dad a gym leader, and, you know, in most games, a pretty strong gym leaders. You know, as far as things go, there aren't a lot of gym leaders that are worse than Norman. Like, with his slackings and everything. But obviously, because he's randomised, I've got no idea what he'll be using this time. He started off with a Spearow, which I'm not too worried about. I've got Pursuit, which will hit it, and Confuse Ray is obviously helpful, especially if it hurts itself in its confusion. Confusion is a 50-50, so half the time you'll hit yourself, half the time you'll hit normally, which is how it's working exactly right now. Obviously, you know, probability doesn't always work out like that. You could have a really shitty run of luck and get 5 hits yourselves in a row, or you could have a really good one and hit them 12 times. Oh god, Agatha, you are so wimpy. What I think I need to do is I need to what I'd like to do is I'd like to get Toxic and put it on Agatha, because I mean, look at her, she just can't do shit in the way of damage. Like, Spearow is not a strong defensive Pokemon. It just isn't. I'm gonna switch into Usain here because oh shit! Oh fuck! No, 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 no! Oh, balls! You see what I mean about pursuit? It hits you even if you're switching out. So right, this has not been a good episode. We have lost 2 team members in this episode to our dad's gym. So yeah, what I was talking about your dad's gym being pretty fucking difficult, turns out that is still the case on this randomizer. Anyway, despite the fact he's using fucking Spearow and Anorith, and he's still fucking us over. Oh, he's got Mud Sport. That's annoying. How much does this do? Sonic Boom does a guaranteed 20 damage, so we'll just use that. Usain is going to grow some levels fairly quickly. And Azumarill, yeah, Usain can handle this. Although, oh, it did use Mud Sport. I'm going to see what Spark does. Oh, it's that Mud Sport. Hopefully, Azumarill doesn't do too much damage. Ooh. What did that do? I was at 50 something, so I think I should be able to survive another Bubble Beam. Oh, critical hit, doesn't matter. Usain's pumped for this. Poliwrath! Oh, if Usain was, oh, damn. This isn't good. Yeah, level 31 Poliwrath. Usain is the only one who I feel's roughly okay to fight this, but is also a bit low on the health side. Do we only have the... oh, shit, I thought we had much more healing items than that. I had no idea. Fuck, it's got submission. Fuck! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Right, if it's got submission, Barbara's probably our best bet. I am not switching in Chomper because Chomper is 4 times weak to submission, and I am not losing him. But Barbara has a 4 times resistance to submission, and then, judging from Red, the only other moves it should have a Water Gun, Double Slap, and Hypnosis maybe. So I think if I play this smart, Barbara can take this. It's Parafusioned, so it should only ever hit us once every 4 turns, assuming probabilities roughly nice, but it's not. But we can do this. Come on, Barbara. Barbara can tank this. Barbara can tank this. This is actually really... this is the first battle I think we've had where I've been properly worried. But Barbara has taken it on her shoulders and come out the champion. Shit, that was slightly tense, because if Barbara had gone down, I'm not sure what we'd have had to take on that Poliwrath. And we're getting dragged away by this is Wally's dad. He's dragged us away because apparently we helped Wally out. But yeah, crap. So we get Surf for that. If if Barbara hadn't handled that, I'm not sure what we would have had, because obviously Chomper and Fluffy are both weak to Poliwrath, and then Red would have been lower leveled and the lower evolved form, and it would have Red would only had Double Slap, so Barbara was our only sort of hope there. But we've lost 2 members. Oh shit, I need to take the experience share off Usain first. But we lost 2 members of our party there. So yeah, that's not great. Not great at all. Not good at all. Usain, we barely knew ye. Came in for a gym battle and got absolutely fucking destroyed by oh god, I'm just messing around. I am all sorts of fucked up. Absolutely murdered by Poliwrath submission from full health. So yeah, we've lost 3 people this episode, guys. This has not been a good episode. So yeah, we're gonna switch Bagley in because he was our next on the list anyway, and Overgrow for now. Obviously we've got a couple more Pokemon coming up potentially, so we may be switching things in. But yeah, I'm gonna teach. There are items in here as well. Not in here, but over the other side. So Surf, I'm gonna teach Surf to Red. Chomper and Bagley can learn it. I'll probably give it to Bagley at some point soon. Surf for what? I mean, look at that, double the power. He should be hitting a lot harder from now on, Red, which is good. I'm going to keep him in front because he's got Hypnosis as well. So yeah, let's go surfing over. There are items on the other side. Usually these items hidden by Surf are pretty cool, but obviously we're on a randomizer and it's a revival herb, which is again one of the least useful things we could get. That's just as useless as Sacred Ash. So there should be an item here, which is a focus band. We now have 2 of those. That's pretty cool. I might give them to someone. And then a final item over here, and then it's just an awakening. So yeah, those items weren't particularly brilliant. So I'm going to surf around in here and we'll have a look around for a Petalburg City catch. So what do we got? Something good, something good. Fingers crossed. Ooh! Ooh, that's interesting. That's definitely interesting. Shedinja. Hypnosis, come on, hit. So, yeah, Shedinja is a really, really unique Pokemon in that it has Wonder Guard. It has Wonder Guard, is an ability, obviously. And for those of you who don't know, Wonder Guard means the only things that can ever hit it are things that are super effective to it. And the thing is though, Shedinja only ever has 1 hit point. So any move that will hit it will kill it. So it's a bit of a risk, especially in a Nuzlocke, but because it's immune to anything that isn't super effective against it, it can just entirely wall certain Pokemon. But it's always a risk. It's always a risk. So, yeah. So, I'm actually going to call him Biscuit, because anytime we use Biscuit, we will be risking it for a chocolate biscuit. So, yeah, I'm not actually going to go and get Biscuit now. I think I'm gonna go and have a look at him, but Biscuit's a real risk. I mean, look, it doesn't have a great description. Super effective hits. What the fuck does that mean? But yeah, as you can see, a grand total of 1 hit point, and I mean, its defenses just don't matter because it only has 1 hit point. Like anything that hits is going to kill it, because any move always has a minimum of 1 damage. With that in mind, you know, I feel like I should be able to just take those stats and just plonk them on my speed and my attack or something. But yeah, look, it's not got a great move pool anyway, so Biscuit's just too much of a risk at the moment. But Shedinja's always a really cool and interesting Pokemon. Like, if you do things right, then it can wall Kyogre. So no Mr. Briny there, because we've left him over in Slateport. Level 4 Salamence. That'd have been nice. Shame we've already had our capture for all these areas. So yeah, what I'm going to do is we're going to head all the way back up to Lava Ridge. I'm also going to get the surf items on the way. Oh, King's Rock, that's cool. With that we could evolve Red into a Politoed if we so wished. But yeah, I'm gonna run all the way back up to Lava Ridge, and then I'll probably end the episode here. We've had a nice long episode to compensate for the last ones. But in the episode after that, what we will be doing is we'll be starting the long run round all the water routes. So we'll head back down to Petalburg and surf through those routes that Mr. Briny took us out on his boat. There'll be a lot of trainers there to grind, and we should be able to get a couple of captures. I know I've used up 1 or 2 of the routes captures, but the other ones we should be able to get something out there, and hopefully we'll get something cool. But yeah, and there's also a route sort of north of Petalburg as well, where you can get to Grass through surfing. Yeah, we might actually come back up to Mount Chimney as well, because there will be trainers up here that we can grind on, or I might just do that in my spare time. So yeah, is it this? No, it's this lady over here. So we're gonna need space in our party to get the egg. So I'm going to deposit Overgrow for now, and what I'll do is we'll get the egg now. I'll take it from her, and what we'll do is I'll stop the episode here, and then the next episode I'll start it off and I'll have hatched the egg, and then I'll probably start it in Petalburg. Yeah, there's no captures in Petalburg, so we can't have had anything yet, and we can't get anything there anywhere. So I'll go back to Petalburg and hatch the egg there, and then we'll start the next episode, and I'll already have whatever it is, and we'll show you what it is, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, thanks guys. We've had a much longer episode this time. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you're still enjoying the series. And yeah, just hoping that you're gonna do everything. You know, lots of hope here. A new hope. Yeah, but I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.